To price your cakes using ValuBud, open the chat and send hi. Select what you want to price, then choose cake type, and describe the cake. You can see 3-tier cake. Give an average of how many cake orders you process in a month. I will say 7. Okay. Now some ingredients will be suggested for me to enter the quantity of usage. For example, flour. Let's say I use 3 cups for this particular baking because of the size of the cake. And it cost me 3 cups of flour cost me, let's say, 600. So I can say it looks good, or I can choose to edit it. The next suggestion is sugar. So this time around I will enter a longer format. I'll say 2.5 cups, and then I'll put the bulk amount. This is for times when you don't know the per unit cost, you don't know the cost per cup. I can say 50 kg at 80k. So you can enter the usage amount, the usage quantity, and the bulk amount that you buy it and the price using this format, then send it. ValueBoard will automatically do the calculation for you. You can also choose to edit this. Let's choose to edit it and see 2.5 cups. And see the bulk is actually 50. The bulk is actually 40 kg at 75k. Okay, so it looks good for this one. Then the next suggestion comes up, baking powder. So I use 2.5 teaspoons at, let me say, 300. You can also use the bulk quantity thing if you don't know the pie, if you don't know the cost per teaspoon. Just it looks good. So if you are not using an item, you can tap on skip. So I can just say 4 pieces at 800. Again, you can do the bulk thing here. Looks good. I'll just skip this one to make this walk over shorter and easier for you, but I'm sure you get the gist by now. Let me enter this one just to show you a different format you can use to record things. So you can enter 3/4. It's like 3/4 cups, and see the bulk amount is 1 kg at 15k. You see, it did the math for us. So we finished the suggestion list. However, it's possible that there are other items that you will use for this cake that have not been suggested, which are part of the ingredients. So there's the batter stage, and then there's the frosting, and there's the packaging. So this is just for the batter. The frosting one will come later. So if there's any other thing you use for the batter that has not been suggested, this is where to enter it. For example, let's just say that I will be adding, let's say I'll be adding strawberry extract. So for this additional part, you can put everything at once. Let's say I'll be adding strawberry extracts, and to be 100 gram at, let's say, 2k. Yes, looks good. We can also enter the long format style. Let's say we add hot coffee and say is 50. I'll add 50 gram, and the bulk is 500 gram at 10k. Looks good. At this point, I can say finish batter after entering every ingredient I will use for the batter stage. So the next stage is the frosting stage, or the coating, or the topping. If you are using whipping cream, just put something here. Pick up as 3200. So I'm not using fondant for this, so I'll skip. If you're using fondant, you can enter your own one piece or one roll at a certain amount, or you do the bulk. There's icing sugar, but I'll skip as well. If you have other frosting items that have not been added, this is where to add them, similar to what we did in the batter stage. When you are done, you click on finish frosting. Okay, time for packaging. So there's the cake box. How much this costs? For this stage, you can put, for the packaging stage, whatever I suggested, you can put the amount straight up, and you can also do the piece thing. Looks good. For cake board, let's say it costs 500. I'm not using font and stopper, so I'll skip. Then you can add other items for the packaging stage as well. So let's say you want to add stickers, and I normally use two pieces of stickers per packaging because I'll put my stickers around the packaging, around the cake box. Let's say two pieces, and I normally buy bulk stickers of 50 pieces at 20k. It looks good. You can add more items. Let's say wrappers is one piece at, let's say, 1k. Looks good. We will finish packaging now. The next step is the extras stage. So extras is basically every other thing you spend money on that is not part of batter, not part of frosting, nor a part of packaging. For example, delivery fee. If you will be covering the delivery for this transaction, you can add it. Let me add 4k for this. One thing about the extra stage is that you don't have to really add something for the bulk stuff. It's straight up. So after the delivery fee, the next thing is the outsourced labor. This is basically if you will hire somebody to help you do something for this order, particularly for this order, an outsourced labor. If you're hiring somebody, you can enter that we have an assistant that will be helping you do this, and you normally pay them per time they come to assist you with. Let's say 5k for this. But if you don't have it, you can just click on skip. I'm sure most people wouldn't do this if you bake by yourself. You don't need the outsourced labor. Just keep it. And then you can add any other extra cost, such as logistics. You can put like 3k in case you're spending anything else to make this cake come to life. This one looks good. Then we finish extras. If you have more things, you can add. Otherwise, tap this. By now, you are done entering the costs of different items that you use for the cakes. So you need to now answer how many hours does it take for you to finish baking this cake. This this refers to the time you will spend in mixing the batter, doing the frosting, doing the packaging, and of course delivering it. If you also had to travel specifically for this cake to get its materials, you can also include it. The total amount of time. Maybe 2 hours to go to the market, 4 hours to bake, 2 hours to decorate. You know, you have come up with the total time it took you to finish the cake, or it will take you. Let me put 6 hours. So just put the number. Now you have the total cost of baking this particular cake. You can see the batter, based on what we entered. You can see the frosting, you can see the packaging cost, the extras. You can also see your hourly rates being multiplied by the hours you will spend. To give you your payment for your time, paying for your time. Then there's the fixed costs. Based on what we entered earlier, you can see breakdown for the fixed cost, how I arrive at that amount. Then the total cost for you to deliver this cake. Next thing is for you to select a profit percentage. You can select anyone that is here, or you can type your own. Let's say 33%. Um, but you can just type these ones here, or you can just type your own and to work. So now you have the final price that you should charge for this cake. There's a total cost for the cake, there's a profit, which is 35K. So you know your profit per cake order. So of course, the numbers I used for this example were not realistic. I skipped lots of things just to show you how to use the app. Or basically that's it. And to probably take you shorter time to do it since you know these numbers already. And if you don't know the numbers, opportunity for you to get a handle on the price for your business. You can choose to adjust the profit. If you don't like the profit amount you are seeing, maybe it's too small for you or too much, you can choose to adjust it. Let's make a little change here. So this is your new price. So you can see if you want to tweak price, you will restart the entire pricing process. And if you click on save price, this price will be saved for you. And whenever you want to price a similar cake, you can just come to this chart and search for the price. And as you can see, the final price is 129, 200 for 3 tier cake. So if you want to do other things, you can send the code, you can price another product or see shortcut, and you can send codes. So this gives you like a short message you can send to your potential clients to tell them about the cake and the price. So that's how to set your prices with ValuBud and start earning more from your work as a cake vendor. If you are not yet subscribed to ValuBud, you better do that now. Otherwise, you'll be losing money on every other.